welcome back to part 4 of chapter 1 of the 7, and we're going to be seeing what happens next. So we had a hacking job to do, and there we go. Congratulations, you've reached hacking level 3.0. You have earned a special bonus for the next hacking game. To look it up, I need an administrative access to central server that will require hacking level 3. As soon as you've got that, I'll see what I can find. Done. Access to central server granted. Okay, just give me a few seconds. You're always on my mind. Oh shit. That's a bit weird. Like, don't show me your feet. Don't forget about candlelight dinner. Oh my god. Mark me, Marco Schnusa. He attended Eric Kastner's school from 2004 to 2012. Current place of residence. Okay, they don't know the current place of residence, and ID is there. I don't know how to pronounce this German names. Exactly, that's him. This gets us one step forward. Anything else? Yes. Will you look at this place? Came in today. Any idea what it's supposed to mean? Nope, not at all. Doesn't seem to make any sense. And it's not supposed to either, my guess. And this jumble of letters? Haven't got a clue. Might be part of a password or something. There's probably more to come. A bit like jigsaw puzzle. In the end, it might make sense. Patience, that's what you need. Crap. That's what I have. That's what I have the least of. Yeah, I don't have patience too. Don't worry, everything's going to be alright. I've got a Marcus Schuster. We're just going to call him Schuster. Schuster. If I'm spelling it wrong, like, let me know. Yes, of course, that's his name. Doctor, did Taffin Runa trash that up? No, this guy I know did. The one who knows all about databases and stuff. I told you about him. I've also got Marco's messenger ID. No address, though. Well, then give him a buzz right away. And what am I supposed to tell him? Do you think he still knows who I am? Just ask him. You could pretend a class reunion is being planned. Okay, I'll try. Okay, let's go. What the fuck? Okay. Former classmate, quite kind of a prude, was secretly in love with Leo. Is everyone in love with Leo? Hello, Marco. Do you remember me? Our old teacher gave me your number. We're planning a class reunion. How about it? Want to come? I won't be available for a week. Well, that's interesting. Me again. Can you find out where this Marco is roaming around right now? I can only track him in case he's activated his location data. But anyway, first, you know the game. Bye now. Messenger data of user Marco has been successfully transmitted. Done. Your turn now. One moment, please. Found something. According to his tracking data, he's in Paris right now. Paris. And there were some pictures with love poems, nothing else. Here, my beloved, I close my eyes and even the sound reaches your ear. Here, my beloved, I open my eyes, wondering why you're still not here. Is your strength the strings of stones, or is your flesh of brass? Oh my god, is it her? What do you want, damn it? Talk to me. Thou shalt fear thy God, I am the Lord. Hi, honey. Inspected the first location at the zoo earlier. Now I'm ready and just about to start. I'll go have a shower. I've just been to the hotel gym. Very fancy. Please take care of yourself, sweetie, will you? But of course. Don't let strangers chat you up. And above all, don't exhaust yourself. Oh, babe, you're sweet, but don't you worry, I got this. You know what they say, all weeds grow space. Tom, he sent another message. He's in the same hotel where Leo is. What? Who is it? Did she see him? No, she doesn't know, but he took her picture in the gym just now when she was there. It must be Marco because he's in Paris right now. How do you know? This hacker friend of mine has entered his instant messenger. On his mobile there are lines of pompous love poetry and such stuff. It all fits. Holy shit, well I can accept he's mentally indifferent, a bit deranged maybe, but a murderer, hard to believe. Are you sure that the one with the yearning waffle and the one with the threats are the one and the same person? I don't know, but two lunatics being after Leo at the same time, that would be a bit too much of a coincidence, don't you think? Yeah, true, but still not impossible. We'll just have to find out more about Marco, what kind of guy he is, whether he really is mentally ill, whether he did dodgy things in the past. I mean, stalking and stuff, and whether he's violent, and are you sure that no one in class was close to him, or at least a bit closer than we were? Don't know, never really took a note of him. Wait, I could ask Jessie. Remember Jessica, the girl who had a thing about the color pink? She and Jana were pretty close friends. Well, yes, everything she wore, all her clothes were all shades of pink, even her cell and her headphones. I was quite impressed with her back then. Are you still in contact with her? No, we only went to the cinema 2 or 3 times, that's all. I might have her number somewhere on my old phone. Just a sec. Yep, here it is. 1928A1. Okay, maybe she knows more about Marco. I'll try my luck. Talk to you later. Pink. Former classmate, quite nice and attractive, loves flamboyant outfits. Went to cinema with her a couple of times, nothing more. My shopping list, girls' night. Hello, Jessica, do you remember me? Hey, I barely recognized you. Great picture. What are you doing these days? Not much at the moment, unfortunately looking for a job. Oh, well, don't worry, things will work out fine. I've been abroad for some time, Spain, France, and so on, working for a realtor. But just tell me, did you hear about Jana? Isn't that awful? Suffocated. I'm still completely shocked. Yeah, me too. She used to sit next to me, and now she's dead. Can't believe it. So dreadful. Who the hell does things like that? You must feel terrible. The two of you were pretty close friends, weren't you? Back then, yes. In recent years, I've hardly heard from her, but as I said, I was out of the country. But weren't you a friend of Tom's? The two of you as thick as thieves. Are you still in touch? Still friends? Oh, nice. And apart from that, how's life? Got a girlfriend? Oh, yes, just imagine. It's Leo. Oh, really? Leonie? Wow. Would never have guessed. Wasn't she a bit arrogant in high school? I once had a big fight with her. Can't remember what about, though. Well, never mind. It's all water under the bridge. I think we were all bitchy teenagers. We have all grown up. Guess so. Hey, do you remember Marco? The uptight guy who always sat in the back. How well did you know him? Not well, in fact, not at all. Nobody knew him well. Didn't say much either. Typical outsider. There were rumors he had problems at home. But you don't know any details. Nope. Well, to be honest, I didn't care. Why do you ask? Well, I was just wondering. We might be planning a class reunion. That would be great. Brilliant idea. Good. I'll get back to you then. Bye. Take care. You too. Hello, Dr. Traffenbrunner. It's me again. I figured out Marco's full name. It's Marco Schuster. He's in Paris right now, and unfortunately, Leo's also in Paris. And now you're worried. That's more than understandable. I can locate his student record and see if he has ever been conspicuous in this regard. That would be a great help. I also think I can remember Marco. He was actually a very quiet, shy student, but as the saying goes, still was. Life wasn't easy for Marco. The mother was a single parent, as far as I know, an alcoholic living on social and benefits, highly problematic. The situation as a whole. Anyway, he was very hardworking and a good student. His marks in written tests were excellent. I had the impression he was looking for guidance from God, but maybe he just pretended to get good marks. Who knows? Well, thank you so much. Bye for now. Bye bye. I'll get back to you. Hello, Annalena. Do you have a minute? This is a therapist, right? Yes, I'm writing patients' reports for the health insurance company, so a little distraction would be nice. Well, not what I'd call nice, I'm afraid. Did you hear or read in the papers of the young woman who's been murdered? Yes, why? She was in our class. Leo doesn't know yet. She's not supposed to worry about such tragic things because she's pregnant. Wow, that's great news. I'm glad to hear this. In this case, the decision not to tell her is right. Leo shouldn't be affected unnecessarily by negative things, especially not by such a terrible incident. It would be too much of a strain. By the way, I've been in touch with Tom again. Really? So you finally did it? Very good. I'm proud of you. Thanks. Wasn't too hard as soon as the first move was made. There you go. Tom and we are very worried. The murderer might be a former classmate. What makes you think so? Does the police have a suspicion? No, we just wondered. In our class, there was this weird guy, an outsider, sort of inhibited. Not exactly a mixer, you know. Besides, he's the one who sends Leo the weirdest love letters anonymously. What, to this day? Yes, she just told me a while ago. That's why I'd like to know what you, being a specialist, would say about such a person. Just your professional opinion. Could he be a murderer? I don't think so. If he really has an inhibited and unsociable personality, it's unlikely. These people are rather shy and passive. They would rather stay in the background and plan and weave evil plots. But sending messages anonymously like Leo's admirer does, that would fit. On the other hand, people who outwardly appear to be introverted and shy can nonetheless develop an uncontrollable aggression potential. That means whenever too much has built up and the straw breaks the camel's back, so to speak, that's when they strike, and much worse than you can imagine. What about Garrett? From time to time, he bothers me because he wants Leo's contact information. It's about money. Garrett has a personality of a typical psychopath. He wants power, he wants to have everything and everybody under his control. He's rude, inconsiderate, ruthless, and shows no signs of empathy whatsoever. However, he's able to hide all that behind a very charming facade. That's the way he misled Leo back, then lured her into a trap. Well, yes, a man like Garrett might perhaps stop at nothing, might even walk over dead bodies whenever it serves his interests. Thanks, Annalena. You were of great help. My pleasure, but you aren't planning on playing detective, are you? Please leave that to the police. Don't worry. Annalena, it's all theory, pure theory. Well, alright then. Give my best wishes to Leo, will you? Bye. Hi, son. Look, I've just received a pretty strange postcard. It was in my letterbox. The sender's address is missing, and on the back there was just a number. Which number, Dad? 7. And what was on the front? Kind of a religious picture, a scene from the Bible, perhaps. That's just a stupid prank, Dad. That doesn't bode well, Dad. I feel uneasy about it. Don't. I'm probably wrong. How's Mom? Well, better. She's recovered a bit and sends her love. Thanks, Dad. Please pass along a message. Please pass along a kiss and a hug from me, will you? Did you receive the results from the lab by now? No, not yet. They told us this morning that a bit of a delay might be expected. I don't know what to make of it. Is it a good or a bad omen? I'm sure a good omen, Dad. If there's something bad, they usually see it at once. Well, if you say so, relax, Dad. I keep trying. It's not exactly easy at the moment. Hi, sweetie, where are you? Why don't you answer? What's up? Don't have much time. Fuck. Yeah, right, I'm disturbing you. I've got an awful lot on my plate. What is it? Any news concerning the silly murder threat story? Yes, indeed, and it's not silly either. That's what I've received today. Well, if that's not silly, I think your big unknown friend is just a nutcase. Nicely done, though. Nicely out. He knows what he's doing. I couldn't do it any better. LOL. Do I have to worry about him as a competitor? Mona, that's not funny. He's real serious. Don't exaggerate. Talking about exaggerating, how did you like my video? A little bit too bold? No? Just admit that it turns you on. Look here, I put the two of us on paper yesterday. Oh my god. Mona, right now I've got other things to worry about. Hey, Ivanka. Is this guy again? Don't you think you'll get rid of me easily? Tell your wonderful darling sweetheart I'm meeting a lawyer. I'll tear her to shreds. Do whatever you want. It won't work anyway. Let's just have a normal conversation. Please calm down now. Why don't we talk sense for a change? Well, then talk sense to Leo. Tell her I'm entitled to get money from her. And when he had opened the second seal, there went out another horse that was red, and him that sat therein to take peace from the us, and that they should kill one another. Click here to instantly hack for 75 Bix. A video file was successfully hacked. The following meta information has been attached to the video. And the second angel sounded, and it was where a great mountain burning with fire was cast into the sea. And the first and the third part of the sea became blood. Play video now. Play and save video. Play and save video. What the fuck is that? Tom, another dead girl, and again from one of our class. I'm speechless. Oh my goodness. Yes. I know her. She used to hang around with Jenna and her friends. Could be quite bitchy. That one used to play nasty games. Apparently this won't stop. Shouldn't we talk to the police? And what if he harms Leo or my parents? They received a real weird message by mail. What message? What's that supposed to mean? Nothing good. You can bet your life on that. What are we gonna do? There's really one death after the other now. Like, hinted on the class photo. Who the heck hates those girls that badly? We've got to find him. That's the only chance we have. Let me talk to Taffenbrunner again. Well, okay, and tell me as soon as he's found something new. Alright. Hello, it's me again. Are you available? Yes, of course. Anything new you have to tell me? What? Fail me. You've got to inform the police. No, I can't. Look at this. No send us address, just a number 7 on the back. Isn't that another threat? The kiss of Judas. Judas was a very disciple who betrayed Jesus to the henchmen of the hostile high priest, Cephas, whatever. The kiss was supposed to identify Jesus to the soldiers of Cephas, so they knew whom to take capture. Later on, Judas hanged himself out of remorse for the betrayal. Other sources state that Satan himself killed him. And how do you read all that regarding the two murders? It's a warning. You're perfectly right. You're supposed to leave the police out of it, or else you're a traitor. In the end, you'll die. It wasn't me who got this postcard. My parents found it in their letter box. Oh, that's even more perverted. In other words, if you go to the police, your parents are in danger. Quite hopeless indeed. Gosh, I know. However, did you find anything about Marco? Not yet. As far as Marco's Schuster is concerned, there's nothing negative mentioned in the school files. But that doesn't mean much. I'll keep on searching and get back to you, and don't lose hope. No, I'll try to keep calm. Aren't loves always arriving at boundaries, each of the other who promise distance? Tom Taffenbrenner didn't find anything specific, only this Marco's mother must have been an alcoholic. And as far as the postcard is concerned, it's from the Bible again. Judas, who betrays Jesus with a kiss, will die later on. He's encircling you more and more, the bastard, and to also threaten your parents. That's so disgusting. Anna Lennon says a guy like Marco is one who secretly hashes bad things, and all of a sudden he gets aggressive. That would fit, wouldn't it? We somehow have to find him in Paris. The question is, what does he look like nowadays? The old class photo doesn't help. Let's wait and see what else Taffenbrenner finds out. I could also ask this hacker guy I know. Perhaps Marco has a selfie on his mobile. Okay, talk to you later. Honey, look, my first piece of work. That's cute. Cute. What are these cheeky little monkeys watching football? These are meerkats or suricats. You joker. What a nice little snapshot. Funny, isn't it? It's so much fun. All the people I meet and deal with are incredibly nice. I'm so happy. That's great. Just tell me, are you still getting messages from the forever person? Well, yes, just now there was another one. Weird stuff. I simply ignore it. It's just too silly. Good. Take care of yourself. Yay. Here's the wolf. The fans of my blog think it's a bomb. They love it. Please let your talented ex Mrs. know I owe you both a huge favor. So whenever you need my help, I'm there for you. Can you search Marco's hacked instant messenger and see if there's a picture of him? We've got to know what he looks like these days. Yep, just a sec. Nope, only his old avatar. A picture of a lion roar. A lion, damn, that comes close to Leo. Not good, but thanks anyway. And Tamsi, yeah. Excuse me, I have one more question. Has the lion got anything to do with the Bible? The lion, that's a symbol of Saint Mark the Evangelist, so the lion represents Mark. Yes, is this about Marco's Schuster? Marco's avatar in the instant messaging app used to be a lion, but Leo also means lion, right? Well, that's right. Leonie the lioness, a quite sinister connection, I should say. By the way, avatar is an interesting word. It's derived from Sanskrit and means the manifestation of a god as a human being of an image. Damn, we've got to find him. Did you hear? Another girl murdered. It was in the news just now. I saw her pictures on the internet. She's from our class too, Nikki. She was part of our little group too. This is absolutely horrifying. Yeah, I've just heard. That can't be a coincidence. Somebody is after us. He wants to kill us all. I'm terrified. I know, Jess. It's messing with all of us. What are we supposed to do? We can't just sit and wait until the next one gets killed. Shall I go and tell the cops? Wouldn't they give us police protection? Well, you can try. No, Jessica, please, no, please. Yeah, no police, because that guy's scary. In case the cops pump you for information, I might get involved, and then Leo would have to bear the possible terrible consequence. But we have to do something, anything. We can just sit here doing nothing at all. Couldn't we all get together, just sit and talk? You, myself, Leo, and Tom. It could help us cope with the situation. Well, I don't know, but we have to do something. Leo's in Paris right now for his job. However, I'll talk to Tom if this makes you feel better. Sure, just let me know soon. I will, and whenever you go out, be careful and watch out for anyone watching you. I don't get upset anymore. I'm not completely mad. Jessica just called. She's going nuts because of the dead girl. It's Nicola. At school, they both used to be in this chick gang. It appears that this guy follows a certain pattern. Every time it's a girl from the same class, even from the same group. But not Leo. She doesn't fit in there. That's right, but wait a minute. Both of them look a bit like Leo. Dark, long hair. Man, this is nuts. Jessie wants us to meet. She's real panicky. Okay, why not? But not today. Fine with me. The police were in our school today. Both victims attended in the same class. Well, I guess they put 2 and 2 together. Everybody's speechless. But you didn't tell them about our private investigations, I hope. Of course not. Oh, by the way, I found something. About Marco? Yes, there's a police file on this Marco. Encoded, though. However, this shouldn't be a problem for you digital natives, right? How on earth did you get a hold of that? Well, I just pulled a few strings. A former student of mine is working at the IT company which developed some of the software for the police. He owes me a favor back then when it came to his school leveling qualifications. I was, let's say, helpful. He was not what you'd call a genius, and his marks were... Well, let's not talk about that anymore. You're one of a kind. You should be awarded a medal, Teacher of the Year. You're too kind. You do what you can. Here's the file. Okay, guys. Well, that's it for this video. We found a lot in this one. And it's literally going crazy. The unknown guy seems to be after Leo. And he's just killed another person. I guess we'll see where this goes in the next episode. Next part that I would upload. Thank you guys for watching.